Hello there, chat. How y'all doing? Hello there, Morgan. What's happening? What's everybody up to? Sorry, love that song. Let's see. Twitch says we're excellent. Streamlabs running optimally. Chat scrolling. Game's running. So, I think we're good to go. So, let's go ahead and get this party started by saying a good old-fashioned greetings and salutations to you. My name is Featherhoof, and welcome back to another live stream of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So, what we're going to do today, aside from the normal, way we start all Final Fantasy XIV Fridays with good old gambling and checking out the island, we're going to be doing some, well, it's just, I think it's time I finally, we're only a year away from Dawn Trail. Trying to clear up some things that I've been putting off. We got a lot of side quests, a lot of stories untold. And I would like to get those finished. And today, we're going to be spending with the most adorable critters on this goddamn game. Just going to go up to the moon and solve all the problems of the space bunnies. Because it's what you do. Hello there, Tyro. How you doing, Bo? Hello there, Ryan. Greetings and salutations. Man, is that still broken? Man, I gotta go fix that. Darn exclamation mark command not working. Damn you, Nightbot. Sorry, got an itch. You didn't die, itch. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get this party started. Let's see here. First off, like I said, let's do some gambling. Well, if I'm not sleeping, it's not allowed to sleep neither. Oh, Leap of Faith. Let's go Leap of Faith. I always use some gold saucer points, because why the hell not? Now it's a new one. I'm not a huge fan of the new one. It's pretty and all. I don't know. It's just the courses that they came up with for it is just sort of. There's a lot of it I'm not a big fan of. There we go. I want to register for a whiskey tasting event. Ah, sounds like fun. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Why? 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 Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Take double shots, even be with the price. Ah! Oh! Ah! I'm okay. Ha! Oh. I'm okay. Why are they located so low you can still see the treetops of smaller trees? Shut up. Fuck you! Okay, where am I going? There's the gold one. Alright. Ah! Oh god, I almost didn't make that. Oh! 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 I don't like that. It is on a timer. Ah! Fuck you, game. I don't like it. Look at the right hand of the screen. Right hand of the screen. There's it. There is a timer. And my eyebrow is twitching. That's not a good sign. Stop it, eyebrow. Stop twitching. Ooh. Shut up. Oh, my eyebrow switching again. Hello. Ah, ah! Yes, it is. No, no, stop! Why are you going so far now? Why is it doing that? Stop. Okay. I'm well aware, game. Thank you. Oh, oh, fuck you, game. 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 Fuck you, game. Oh, there we go. Yay. Perfect score. Ah. Okay. Hey there, bird. How you doing? Oh. I did the leap of the faithedness. I know, only 3 times. I know. I think it's a record. Oh. Alright, how to buy scratch-off tickets. That'll settle my nerves. You, give me scratch-off tickets. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be good. Just a little bit. Just a teensy beady bit. Ah, crap. Yeah, there's nothing. Hey, there we go. Fucking A. We have a winner! Ooh, and some burbage. Goddamn. Alright. Let's go check in on the island. Oh, man. Yes, sir, Tyronius. I mean, I was gonna say that at the end, but, you know. When, you know, I announced multiplayer Saturday stuff, but, you know, you want to jump the gun, but fine. Well, that sounds like a you problem. The foodstuffs and reviews. Alright, let's see. Okay. Well, first of all, I need. Okay, wait. Ingredients and foodstuffs. Okay. Ingredients. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll do this. Parsnip and bouillabaisse. Where's the bouillabaisse? Where's the bouillabaisse? 8 hours and 4 hours. So I'll just jump that at the front for each one, just to fill in that last 4 hours. Or wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? No, I'm a moron. Just rework that. Controller, god damn it. There you go. That fills it in. Well, although bouillabaisse isn't the one that gives me the most. No. Bouillabaisse is the average one, so let's just do the shaboobit it. Oh my god, why am I failing at controls today? There we go. There we go. Would it really take 8 hours to prepare a bouillabaisse? What even is a hearty soup consisting of various seafood procured in the ocean? Seems like a long time to prepare, you know, some foods. Oof. And you still got a couple of days, right? Yeah, you guys do. Nice. Just started planning you guys. You're probably not. Yeah, you're nowhere near being ready. Hey there, Shadowtail! I'm assuming Keela saw the name of one of the little minions running around before I went into watering mode, so their name showed up. Why not see feed? So what's everybody been up to? How has everybody's day going, by the way? What's everybody been up to today? Work and fuck it. You just don't have good days anymore, do you, Bo? Glorious video post-production right now. Yeah, I love it. I love the people and their stuff to me. What? Just stressful. Gotta go live soon? Hey there, Blackfoot! Getting more sleep and a bit more self-respect. Good on you, Bo. Don't let nobody bring you down, man. You're a good dude. My neck feels really stiff today. This is one of those days where my neck is just like really, really stiff and I just can't get it to pop. And I don't know why, and I don't like it neither. Not a big fan of that. You're a freak. Alright, we're like, what, 2/3 of the way to level 17. Nice. And then it's been taken care of? Yeah. Alright. Let's head up to the moon. See what the bunny's been up to. Let's see. Lots of bunnies that need our help. You know, let's just go from left to right. Because why the hell not? That's about as good a way to do it as any. Cutlery into the room. So let's go get the same cutlery and have it in the kitchen because not so good. Sounds like fun.
Goodness! My apologies, I was rather preoccupied thinking about the rainbow crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? The elemental energies are what make it possible for people to survive here on the moon. From the air we're breathing to the gravity that keeps us from haphazardly floating about. It's all thanks to those crystals. They require regular maintenance to retain equilibrium, though, and that's where I come in. If you've a mind to see how it's done, I could use an extra set of paws, or hands, as your kind seems to insist on calling them. My friends will take care of the more delicate work, so all you need to do is bring us a few expected crystals. How about it? Sure, why the hell not? It's so nice to know people from Atheris take an interest in their own ability to breathe. Now, what we need to get started are lightning and wind expected crystals, one of each. You can find them at their respective sparkling supply stations. Once you have them, you'll want to deliver the lightning expected crystal to the Shine Supervisor to the north. They're in charge of shininess, you know. The wind expected crystal should go to Hoppingway, near the entrance. I'll handle the fire and water expected crystals, so you no need to report to me once your crystals are distributed. Over the rainbow crystal. Nice. What was that? What was that thing that was getting me to crack up really hard when we were here for the story? It was like taste the rainbow. And there was some kind of joke with tasting the rainbow. I can't remember what it was now. It's been so fucking long. There was something to do with a tasting the rainbow crystals that was busting my ass up for some reason. Build it spread across the entire work site and was told that it was going to only be a short day. And I'm assuming it didn't turn out that way then. Ooh, bitch. Hello, Shine Supervisor. Oh, hello there. I don't suppose you've come to deliver a lightning expected crystal? I have, in fact. You have? Well then, stand back. I'll have these rainbows crystals sparkling and like new in no time. Okay. Well, shine them up. Let's see. They find me that way. It's you! You're here! Which can only mean you have a crystal for me. I do. Yes, that's the one I need. Thank you. Alright. That bird is procured by getting all of these birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you've gotten these 7 birds, you get that bird. Bird hunt. Yep. You're back! I take it everything went according to plan. Then Mare Lematorum is safe for another day. This part of it, anyway. Though, there is one thing I still wish the crystals could provide for us. Rain! Oh, how I long to see the shimmering raindrops that fall so freely on Atheris. It's my dream to one day expand the capabilities of the rainbow crystals so we can do just that. Who knows? Perhaps you'll need a parasol the next time you visit. But until then, I promise we'll keep the moon in tip-top condition. We do live here, after all. You don't have to, you know. You can come down to Atheris anytime you want now. Do a barrel roll! There we go. He's inquisitive. Aha! I knew I'd find one of you eventually. Can you talk? I have so many things I wish to ask you. We have learned much about you thanks to our collaborators on Atheris, but it has become clear there is a great deal they neglected to mention. Your stunted growth, for example. Rather than speculate on other crucial details we may have overlooked, we're hoping you can clarify a few things, if that's all right. Thank you so much. A few of my fellow Lobrits are sure to have burning questions of their own. If you could wait here a moment, I'll go and fetch them. Okay. Guess we're waiting. I've ever had Russian mayonnaise. To the best of my knowledge, I have not. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got an event. Ellie! How you doing? The bunnies wish to know more about me, I shall answer. Bunny. I don't know. I thought you guys had questions or something. Where are you going? Sorry to keep you waiting. Now then, shall we get started? First, we'd like to ask about typical methods of stress relief. We have read that when thrust into a new and otherwise unfamiliar environment, the people of Atheris can become quite stressed. Should the worst come to worst and they're forced to relocate here to the moon, well, we're considering a number of contingencies based on what we've read, but being a native of Atheris yourself, we're quite curious to know how you prefer to relieve stress. Let's see. Usually breaking the bones of my enemies is quite therapeutic. Oh, I just leave my troubles away. Interesting. Perhaps we should consider creating sleep-inducing carrots to help people relax. Don't go drugging people! What is wrong with you? You are very disturbing, grumbling Loperit. Like, yeah, you look very stressed. Eat this. It's like, okay. That was certainly enlightening. Thank you. We'll make a paradise out of the moon yet. Just wait and see. Why are you jazz-handsing at me? I too have a rather pertinent question. What do your people do for recreation? We have pored over every book provided to us from cover to cover, but the answer yet eludes us. As such, we're quite certain what few ideas we had for entertainment are wanting for inspiration. So tell us, what do you enjoy? Eating always raises my spirit. An exploration of the unknown can be quite exciting. The carnage of battle makes my heart sing. Dude, if I did eating as recreation, I'd be even fatter than I already am. I already stress eat and boredom eat. I don't need to be, entertainment eating too. We're gonna travel exploration. Oh, good. There are myriad places to visit on the moon aside from Mary Laboratorum. They all look more or less the same, though. I think I have a better idea of what needs to be done next. Thank you. As do I. Oh, goodness, Ellie. One last question, if I may, and perhaps the most important we could ask of you. Do you like carrots? I love that. It's like the options they give. There's no like, they're fine. It's just like, not really. Gross, and I love it. It's like, it's okay. I'm not particularly, sorry. Well, I'm sure you'll change your mind once you try one of our carrots of happiness. I think that covers everything. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
It was awfully nice of you taking time to answer our questions. It was more helpful than you know. Every word of what you said is here in my notes, and I plan to share it with everyone. Mark my words, we'll transform the moon into a marvel unlike anything you've ever seen.
There are... Oh, goodness. Y'all are bitten by the lewd bug. What's wrong with y'all? It's carrots. Alright, bouncy boy. What you got?
Yes, the person I was hoping to see. I'd like your thoughts on something if you have a moment.
I do.
As you might have noticed, this park is rather drab as it is now, which is why I plan to plant flowers to liven things up a little. Of course, there's no guarantee my tastes are in line with those of your people. We have a most wondrous assortment of plants at Lovingway's Darlings, and it would mean the moon to me if you picked which flowers we use here in the park.
Oh, okay.
Hooray! To the gardens! To the gardens, then. You're going to love them, I know it.
Archer magicians. You're just a little tall. Where is it? Where am I going? Oh, we're going outside. Okay. To the guns? Wait. No schools in session. I don't get it. So you attempted to make a joke about schools and guns. Yeah, that's not in terrible taste at all.
Well, what do you think? In my readings, I found that even a single species of flower can bloom in a number of colors, which is what makes them so appealing. Though I took a little work, these three specimens are capable of the same. They're all charming in their own way, but I couldn't possibly decide which is best for the park. Which do you like best? Don't worry about giving a right or wrong answer. I trust your discerning eye.
Which one do I like best? I'm fucking stressing out about the program I've been working on for the last 2 years, finally going live, and now all the real issues have been popping up because no fucking asked the goddamn warehouse input until now. Okay. I think of the three, I like this one.
Ooh, I like these too. They're sure to make an impression with park visitors. A fine choice. Now, let's take a view to the park, shall we? Do be careful not to drop any on the way.
Something else I still got to do. I got to finish up the shared fate. How far along am I on that, by the way? Retrieve that data. Retrieve it some more. All right, finish those three. I'm only 22 away from finishing Mary Lamatorum. All right. I still haven't done any in Albus and Ultima Thule, except for the rank 1 to get the riding maps so I can fly faster. Okay.
The flowers, if you please. I'm told the people of Theris love nature, and flowers are held in particularly high regard. I realize they're not quite the same, but I sure hope these blooms make the moon feel a little more like home. First things first, I need to plant as many of these flowers as I can. By the time I'm done, our gardens will be a place of joy and wonderment for all. You wait and see.
Okay. Is it actually going to change? Again, I love quests that actually change the world in some way, shape, or form. Is he actually going to have, like, these flowers I picked out, like, oot and a boot? I'm not seeing them nowheres. Like, where would the flower beds be? Where are your flower beds? You little rabbity douche. I'll help you! I helped. Oh, cool. Got an achievement. Successfully completed 3,000 fates. Oh, hey! New outfit! Fucking A. Interesting. I'll take it. I'll put that in the dresser later. Well, you can turn that down, Aquila. There's actually, like, options in the options menu to turn down the flashiness if it's too much.
If you're not too busy, might I trouble you to look into something for me?
Okay.
I recently heard word that one of our fellows is acting strangely near one of the water reserves in Greatest Endsvale. Everyone knows that water is for our passengers to be, and if anything should happen to those reserves, it could ruin everything. I doubt they would talk to me, but I suspect they might be willing to confess their plans if you ask them. You'll help, won't you? The reserves you're looking for is on the northern end of Greatest Endsvale. Please hurry before they do anything foolish.
Let's see, your name is Learning Way, which is just a nice way of saying nerd! Okay. Oh, there they are. Looks like about to vomit in the water supply.
What? Who are you? What's the matter? Suspicious? Me? But why? I haven't done anything wrong. Urian J was teaching me about telling the futures, and I've been trying to practice so I could show the others how it's done. In fact, I even made my own carrot cards.
Tarot. He misunderstood the word tarot. He thought it was carrot.
Though they're not quite as fancy as Urian J's, I tried using them to see what good fortune will come to the people of Atheris when they visit the moon, but maybe I did it wrong, but the cards had nothing good to say. I got the complete opposite, so I thought I'd try again after purifying myself in the water here. That is what your people do, yes? I read that it's possible to purify oneself using water, but I don't feel as if anything has changed. Maybe I've missed a step somewhere. Oh, could you draw the water for me? Coming from Heidelind's Chosen, I'm sure it'd be the most purifyingest water ever. All you have to do is fill this empty bottle with water and pour it on me. Please, the outcome of my tarot cards reading is in your hands.
Oh, goodness. You poor, dumb bunny.
How refreshing! I feel like a brand new Loperit. Already I can feel my spirit overflowing with good fortune. Time to have another look at those carrot cards and see what awaits the people of Atheris.
Oh, okay. You dropped the ball there, Square Enix. That was a perfect time to have like a little mini game or a little event where you get to choose he holds out a deck and you get to choose a carrot card or something. And have a different response depending on which random card came up or something.
Well, did you find out what that good for nothing was up to? Oh, really? Well, that's actually quite admirable, making such efforts to understand the culture of Atheris. That said, I'm not sure one is meant to redraw cards until they find a desired result. Or perhaps I misheard how fortune telling is meant to work. Maybe I should go and talk to them about that. Then again, there's been no harm done, and they mean well. Perhaps I'll discuss the finer points of card reading with them another day. And thank you for looking into this.
Oh, welcome. Yeah, they really meant for me to like do these side quests when I got here, because a lot of these like talking points are kind of null and void now. They're like, oh, when the people of Theris come up here, it's like, they're not coming up here no more.
Oh dear. Oh my, oh dear, this is terrible. Thank goodness you're here. There's a strange sound coming from the waterway. I think there might be something wrong with the water regulation system.
What if the water starts to flow backwards? Or worse, everything must be inspected from top to bottom, but time is of the essence and I can't possibly hope to do it all on my own. Now, not as quickly as I'd like. Wait, not as quickly as I'd like anyway. Please say you'll help. Oh, thank goodness. Look for the water towers to the north and you'll find the regulators. If you can take care of that, I will see to the rest. We can reconvene here when you're finished. These are bunny budgets. A bunch of budgets ever. Well, the story went. I'll give you the abridged version. The story went that it was foreseen that the Earth, the planet, was going to become uninhabitable. In fact, it was going to be bloated up. So, as a backup measure, Heidelin created these bunny people to turn the moon into a ship, so that if worst case scenario, they could ride the moon away from the planet. So that's why they're here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Because we're just at the end. Hey, Heidelin made them. She wanted bunny people. She made bunny people. I mean, it would have been better if, that she'd made horse people. But, hey, I'm not the one who was making people. Just saying, this place would be way better if it was horse people. And you still could have done all your carrot jokes. Because horses like carrots. It'd be perfect if they make bird people. But these are also a callback to the species of rabbit that lived on the moon in Final Fantasy IV. I believe they're called Hummingways.
How did everything look on your side?
That's a dark theory. Jesus.
A murmur by the Northeast Regulator? I think I know what the problem is.
Yes. Yes, it has. Oh no, they were called Hummingways because of the the little sound they made. Is that like. So, we released fish into the river so that our guests could go fishing, but they're likely attracted to the heat of the regulators.
And not to worry, there is but one little bump on the road to rebuilding a fantastic recreational facility, and thanks to you, the path forward can be made smoother. When our work is finished, I hope you'll visit again and make the most of what we have to offer. Okay. Left and right are cleared out. Time to go through the center. To a barrel. Fuck it. You're right here. Guide me, guiding way. Ah, there you are. Do you have a moment? Well, going over the resources sent by our collaborators, I stumbled upon a rather curious morsel of information, at once for verification. Is it true that you procure crafting materials from other living creatures, and thereafter use them to craft without using creation magics? Incredible! I'd like to try my hand at that, but first I'll require materials to craft with. Considering what resources are here in Mare Lamatorum, I thought a Daphnia would be the perfect specimen to harvest material from, but I am hardly a hunter. But that's where you come in! Being Heidelin's champion and all, I have no doubt you can handle a Daphnia or two. Might I trouble you to bring back one for study? Sure. Wonderful! The Daphnia inhabit the area around Lovingway's Darlings. If you're looking for a place to start... oh wait, that's all one sentence. That was a comma. The Daphnia inhabit an area around Lovingway's Darlings. If you're looking for a place to start. Happy hunting! Okay. Doopy doop doopy 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 shoopy doo. Ugh. Garbage. Gotta love it. What's this stuff? Oh, it's Daphne. Hello, Daphne. Don't punch me! I'll punch you back, and my punches hurt more. No. Okay, when Chocobo? When can I get him? And how many? Well, no, isn't the first one at 20? I thought you get your first mount at 20, and then at level 30 you get it as a battle companion. Is it now? Yeah, I remember my feisty Chocobo. My little Chocobo, level 20. I thought so. You fibbed to me. And then my feisty Chocobo is level 30. I knew I was right. Why did I let you doubt myself? Welcome back. I take it you have a Daphnia for me? Oh, what's left of one, I suppose. I do. Oh, goodness. Apologies, I've never seen one this close before. Yes, as I thought, the skin is quite elastic. With this, it should prove no trouble at all to produce the clothing for people of all sizes. When closer, would that be a little too... Are you sure? I don't know if you want see-through clothes, dude. Now that you mention it, we'll have to come up with a rigorous dye treatment to ensure the cloth isn't too, revealing. In any case, you've been a great help. It's not much, but I'd like you to have this. Oh, why, thank you. Alright, Akila, you take care now. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a good day at work now. Vacillating? That opera doesn't look like it's vacillating to me. Oh, it's you! If it's not too much trouble, I could really use your help. We've been making clothes for your people, but after speaking with Livingway, I realized we've made a grave mistake. Considerable alterations must be made to our plans, and I was hoping you might join me to speak with the Loprit in charge of garment adjustments. Thank you. They're not going to be happy about this.
Clothes maketh the man, huh? Alright. Where'd you go? Over here somewhere. Oh. Let's hang out in the corner, are we? Oh! Up top. Oops. Shoot. Oh, wait, now down? Oh, okay, there we go. Ah, there we go. Got it.
How are we supposed to resize everything when we don't even know what base that the alteration's on? Oh, you must be the model then. I see. You really are like a baby carrot.
Did the tiny little bunny people just call me short? Did the tiny little bunny people just call me short? Fuck you! Nuh-uh, fuck you.
Perhaps an explanation is in order. You see, we'd like you to help us redefine the style of the clothing we create. We believe comfort and familiarity are key to accommodating the people of Aetheris, which is why we thought masks of all-purpose robes would suffice. When Livingway claimed that fashion trends of Aetheris are far removed from what we were anticipating, I was incredulous, but meeting you made everything painfully clear. Indeed, I see now that our plans won't do. Your comments are so vibrant and unique. We still need to decide what adjustments to make, so would you please stay a while? Thank you. Now, be a dear and strike a pose for me, will you? I want to get an idea of how the fabric moves with you.
Okay, I could do a pose. Let's see, if I were to pose, I would do change pose. Although that's probably not what they want. They want the actual emote of pose. Oh, fuck this. Hey, come here, keyboard.
Yes, just like that. I see. May I ask why you chose to wear this outfit?
How about because it was this expansion's unique outfit? I don't know, that's really the only reason I'm wearing it. It was given to me by my friend. Because Tataru, well, you don't say no to Tataru. You just don't. Well, to be honest, I do kind of like the way it looks.
So people find designs they like this aesthetically pleasing? I'll have to bear that in mind when I redesign our concepts. Might I see your battle stance next? If the people of Aetheris have need to fight, I'd like to be certain their clothes strike fear in the hearts of their enemies.
Okay. Battle stance.
Yes! I believe I have a solid grasp of what our designs were lacking before. Truly, I never realized that one choice of attire could make such an impression. And that that ensemble quite befits your personality, I must say. Which means we can't just throw the same garb on everyone. What is that saying you have? Yes. Variety is the spice of life. You have given me so many new ideas, I can hardly wait to get started. In fact, I cannot wait at all.
Bye. Okay.
Right then. Would you care to follow me back to my station?
Which is the does making people use poses. Dude, I use battle pose all the time. I like battle pose. Mostly I just spam it before a fight while waiting for the countdown, but I use battle pose a lot. Shall be sewing way. Probably. They need to make the Dragoon's clothes suitable for things like... I was going to say they need to make a Dragoon's clothes comfy for all the times they're going to be laying on the ground. I do believe that we have a much better idea of what we should be making now, and the necessary alteration should prove little trouble. Just you wait. Someday soon the people of Atheris will be clamoring for the latest fashions from Best Ways Borough. Assuming I get back to work, that is. Thank you for your help. Bye. Oh, removing bunnies from the board entirely. Brawny! Oh, yeah, let's see how brawny you are. Oh, yeah, look at those muscles. Woo! You're just so brawny, man. This one, man, you can just, do you lift, bro? You lift, bro? Yeah, he lifts, bro. My, what impeccable timing. I was hoping you might stop by. As you well know by now, these facilities were built to meet any and all needs your peoples might have. However, you're not at all what we expected, and I don't mean just by exceedingly diminutive stature. Stop calling me short, bastards! You're shorter than me. A great number of changes must be made, including to our sentry drones. We have no frame of reference for what may pose a threat to your kind, and I believe a better understanding of your strength may enlighten us. Not just your physical strength, mind, but your strategic prowess as well, which is why I'd like to see how you fare in a fight. What do you say? Bring it. Wonderful. If you could meet me in the greatest Endsvale, I'll see that everything is ready for you when you get there. Bird. Oh god, it's called the Mankind Checker? What the fuck? Let's get started, shall we? Activating Terminal 1. Begin data acquisition. What? Oh. No, not talkies. I do know if they have a 554, but we got this here. Oh, there we go. You certainly have a knack for battle. I can hardly imagine how strong your enemies must be. All the more reason our sentries are in serious need of improvements. Now, might I trouble you for one more test? Bring it on! That's the spirit! I can imagine you'll have much trouble after seeing the first display, but one can never have too much data. Let's try out one of our drones from Terminal 2. Hello, Terminal 2. Let's go unnecessarily all out because I can. Well, little buddy. That was incredible. You haven't been sneaking any iron carrots, have you? I have no idea your kind was so fearsome in battle. Maybe we should forget the sentries and have you guard Best Way Borough. I jest. We would never dream of putting you and your people in harm's way. I want to thank you properly, but not here. Let's head back to the main plaza. Okay. Golden Maggie. No, metal, and wires, and circuitry. Like a good robot.
The moon will be as safe can be when those drones are refurbished. And thanks to you, I have all the data I could ask for. Though I did read something a touch concerning in one of the books for our collaborators sent us. Something about certain drinks you imbibe that make you a threat to yourselves and everyone around you? I hope our drones will be prepared for such an emergency. Hey, Tyra, they wrote a book about you. At any rate, I better get back to work. It's not much, but I'd like you to have this. A small token of thanks for your help.
Oh yeah, it's still up there. It's still up there, Morgan. Although I never see talking away at the controls. She's always on the outside. But yeah, they're on air. See? Oh yeah, Tyra. I did end up redefeating the All-Mother in Monster Hunter Rise PC. Ah, I love when this song kicks in. Oh, it's such a badass moment when the guest monster comes down to fight with All-Mother, and this song fucking kicks in. It's so fucking epic. Look at him. ABR. All buddy radio, all carrots, all the time.
Pardon me, could you spare a moment? A friend and I plan to go and meet you shortly after we woke from our hibernation, you see. But they're the excitable sort as well. But they're the excitable sort, and, well, after much shouting and hopping, they somehow ran themselves straight into a wall. They're yet to awake.
Why couldn't we have seen that scene? Where was that cut scene? I would have seen a Lopper waking up from its hibernation, seeing me, getting so my Warrior of Light, getting so fucking excited, hopping and screaming like, you always see those videos of like 1950s woman, looking at Elvis, going like, ah, ah, doing that whole thing, and then just slamming into a wall and knocking itself out. Seriously, I wish I could go back in time to that woman, because I always see that stock footage of that woman at a I don't remember if it's an Elvis concert or what, Beatles concert, whatever the fuck it was, where she just screamed, ah, ah, ah! It's like, what? You're at a concert. They're singing music. The hell's wrong with you? Because I want to interview that lady and ask why. What the fuck?
On one paw, I understand their enthusiasm. We were all ecstatic that our very first visitor had arrived from Atheris. On the other, they ran into a wall. Still, I do feel bad for them, so I want to get them a surprise. Something to cheer them up when they wake. I dare not venture out alone, though, so I was hoping you would come with me. Meet me in South Mary Lamatorum, and we'll see if we can't find something nice.
Wait, did you say south? Do you mean all the way south? Or where do they mean south? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh god, they do mean all the way. Jesus. Thought that if a human went over the speed of 50 kilometers per hour, they would die. I never heard that. No. I mean, maybe Shadowtail, but it's like, why for bands? Like, why for singers and musicians? There's these videos of musicians coming out to do their sets, and just people screaming their heads off as if they've just seen the second coming of Jesus, and he just cured all sins and everyone's purified or some shit. It's like, they're singing music. Fuck.
We saw flowers here once when we went out on patrol. Gorgeous crystalline flowers that grow on the heads of lunar tenders. If you were to give them one when they awake, they'd be over the star. That's over the moon in your parlance. I have to go and deliver our patrol records for moon sail to the Watcher's Palace. But in the meantime, can I trust you to get a flower from one of the lunar tenders? Perfect. Meet me up by the striking brand when you have it. Hello, lunar tenders. I'm gonna steal that flower on your head. You can give it to me now, or I can kill you. Your choice. Kill you? Okay. You heard him, folks. It's dead, Jim. I don't know, man. I just think about it. I'm trying to think of I'm never gonna be famous. You know, I appreciate y'all who are here and hanging out with me today, but I'm never gonna be famous. I just know that if I was ever on a stage and people were acting like that, I don't know. My first reaction would just be like, just grab their mic and just be like, hey, chill the fuck out. I don't know. It seems so strange, a reaction to me. Where? Oh, there they are. Were you able to get the flower? I was. Oh, it's beautiful! They've wanted one of these ever since they learned how special flowers are in your culture. Now that I think about it, if they were to receive it from you personally, they might run themselves into a wall again. Or worse. I think I'd better give it to them. With your regards, of course. I'll meet you back at the burrow. Hi, Argos! Bye, Argos! You're not as cool because you're only a dog. Dogs aren't as cool as horses. No shade, it's just, you know, science. As it happens, it's a good thing that you didn't go with me to give them the flower. Just hearing it was from you nearly made them faint dead anyway. Faint dead away. Perhaps I should have waited a bit longer after they woke up. In any case, I hope you'll visit us again. If we can ever break the cycle if we can ever break their cycle of excitement and self-injury, I'm sure they'd be delighted to meet you. I don't really think things that we were looking at this paper probably will be again when our second swim school building opens. Nice. Hello. You're that visitor everyone's been talking about. I don't suppose you have time to assist me in a matter of life and death. 4 of my friends went out on patrol to the moon and mine. Four of my friends went out to patrol the moon and mine for ore. They should be back by now, but well, I'm worried something happened. I can't say I'm too keen on the idea of coming face to face like growth with one of those roving fungi by myself, though. Could you come along? Please come along. Thank you. Let's hop to it then. My friends were headed toward the what the fuck? Chlorophosgrot. Okay. Red chocobo, it's red! Red chocobo, it's red chocobo. I'm riding red chocobo, gonna cast Choco Meteor. Why didn't they give that action to this mount? Other mounts have other actions, and this is a red chocobo. Why didn't they let me use red chocobo? I want to use the meteor. Damn it. And this isn't like a dyed chocobo, this is just, it's red chocobo, that's the thing. Should have let me use
Choco Meteor. That's a missed opportunity on their part. Thank you, bird. Oh, hello. Oh, well, one's dead.
What? Why are you... I'm not slacking. I, passed out after a Weeper ambushed me. Yes, that's definitely what happened. If you're looking for the others, they went ahead to survey the Chlorophosgrot.
I can't say that word fast.
And the area around the Cradle of
Darkness.
I'd get there myself, but I'm much too lazy. That is exhausted from my encounter with the Weeper.
Oh, goodness. Y'all are nuts.
And he makes me so sleepy. Must stay awake. Huh? Oh, is it time to go back already? I hardly got anything done. Oh well.
Hey, that's me at work.
I'm sure this plant wasn't here last time. Well, would you look at that? It's made my paw all tingly. Numb even. Surely there's some use for this.
Okay. We found... okay, we found out what's going on over here.
Goodness me. Time to head back, is it? I was so focused I completely lost track of time.
Yeah, focused. Is that what you call it? Over here? Trying out some new plants. Getting all tingly and numb. Huh? Huh? Someone's over here inventing bunny drugs.
This hole sure is deep. Drop a rock in there and you'll never hear it hit the bottom. Oh, it's you! Is something the matter? Eep! Sorry for the bother. I didn't realize I'd been gone so long. I'll head back right away.
Huh.
I feel much better after that brief and totally regulation-compliant break. Let's head back and sift through the soils of our expedition. I hope they don't think you're impressed. I hope they don't think you're impressed by their shenanigans. Honestly.
Actually, I'm kind of impressed by the one bunny who's making bunny drugs over there, but, you know. A dragon? Oh, a drug den. That'd be funny. I want to see a little bunny drug den. That'd be funny as hell. Little Loprits all strung out because they need their next fix. They're sitting there ripping out their own fur because they can't stop scratching their arms or something. Having little fits. That'd be funny as hell. Yeah.
Thanks again for helping me round everyone up. I'm glad no one was hurt. They were lucky this time, but with those fungi and other odd creature out there, I think we'll have to reconsider our patrol routes from now on. For mercy, there are plenty of places to mine for ore nearby. Before you go, I'd like you to have this. Don't be a stranger.
Used carrots strewn on the floor. Wait, is this a way up north here? Where? Where? Oh, there.
Oh, excuse me. You're the visitor from Atheris, right? If it's all right, I'd like to have a word with you in private. Well, I can't talk about it here. Might we step outside of Bestway Burrow? I'll be waiting for you around the northern end of Mary Lavatorum.
Where you at? They're hiding in a crater. Oh, okay. Whoa. Is this little area you've always been down here? Huh. It's a little cave. I've been in it before, I don't remember.
You really came? Good, good. So you see, the thing is, there's someone I want you to meet. He's not like the other Loporrits, which I guess is why he lives so far removed from everyone. He very much enjoys his privacy, and will only show up if you speak his password first. The password is, going my way. I think you can remember...
Got it memorized? Okay.
Those thunderous footfalls and sonorous tone aren't at all like a Loporrit. Who goes there? It's me! I brought someone I'd really like you to meet. Very well, you may enter.
Going. His name's actually going my way. His name is actually going my way. So the password is just their name. I love it.
A pleasure to meet you. My name is Going My Way. A rather odd name, you might say, but I can think of nothing more apt to describe the way I choose, nay, the way I was born to live. Ever since the 1241st inspection, I have longed to be free. So I stopped using the hibernation chambers and came here to live in secret and solitude.
Wait. So how long-lived are your people?
I found him here by accident one day when out searching for supplies. I promised to keep his secret, and we've been friends ever since. I've made an exception for you because, well, he likes rare and unusual things.
I'm a rare and unusual thing.
And you're by far the most rare and unusual thing I've ever seen. I mean that in the best possible way, of course. A visitor from Atheris, at long last. I bid you welcome to the moon. My friend here tells me you're an adventurer. Ah, what a life that must be. I too yearn to journey in search of the unknown, and to that end I have labored to build a ship that may one day take me to explore the other side of the moon. And I hope he makes it there soon. Ah, speaking of which, I'm sure he was busy at work before we barged in. We should probably then get back to it.
So what was the side quest then? Just come to say hi? It was called That Way, and their first single was I Want It That Way. Oh god.
You're more than welcome to visit again, and to join me on my voyage once my vessel is complete.
Ugh, my nose. I'm getting old. All I have is complaints about my body. My nose is fucking up, my neck's stiff. Well, my nose probably might be my own fault. I haven't taken an allergy pill today. I should have taken one when I had some noms, but I forgot to eat some noms. So... oops. I didn't have my pre-stream noms, so I forgot to take my pre-stream allergy pill.
Thank you for meeting my friend. He thinks outside the carrot patch, so it's nice to spend time with him from time to time. But please don't tell anyone. It has to be our little secret.
Sure, no problem. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. I mean, great at keeping secrets. Does he have a little quest out here now, or... Nope, the whole quest was just to see that guy and say hi.
Greetings! I'm the Loprit in charge of the children's romping grounds.
But I'm the Loprit in charge of the children's romping grounds.
I expect it will be quite the challenge keeping the children of Atheris entertained with limited space and supplies, but I dare say I'm up to it. In fact, I but recently came up with a new game that requires no props nor preparation. I call it the Loprits Never Stopper It. Name pending Living Waste's approval. Care to give it a go? I knew you would! Now, the game is very simple. You need only count the Loprits hopping this way and that way, or possibly no way, before time is up. I have the perfect place picked out to play. Follow me to the Caratorium.
Really? Okay, yeah, I'll play along. I'll ride my War Machine of Death over to you. Where you at? There you are.
Do you see the carrot creation station there? When you're ready, see if you can count how many Loprits are sneaking about it.
Select the destination located and begin counting Loprits. When you will have 30 seconds to complete the task, after which you may give your answer to the playful Loprit. Okay. Let's see. Count the Loprits, people! Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. I see 3. Oh, what? Oh, what? There's a fourth. There's a fourth one over there. I see 4. 5. I see 5. Yes, I want to say 5.
So, do you think you counted them right? How many Loprits did you see? We have a winner!
Too easy, you say? Well, it's no fun if it's too hard. You've clearly never played a Soulsborne game.
And you did have fun, didn't you? Wait, hold that thought. Our time here is nearly up, and structure is important for protective play. You can tell me all about the fun you had when we've returned to the Best Way Burrow instead.
Really, I'd say the Lockers can have a sit on. Possibly. It's maybe. Just don't ask them their age. Everyone will judge you for it. Oh, possibly the best scene in 12. The rest of the party hated Van as much as I do. Now, tell me what you think. I'm confident the children will like it, and it cuts back on equipment costs as well. I see no downsides. So, I want to hear your honest opinion. How was it? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I was say, I've actually played this before. It's not bad. What? And here I thought I'd come up with a new and exciting idea. I'll have to improve on it to make something truly unique. Thank you for taking the time to play with me. If I come up with a new game, I'll be sure to seek your expert opinion. Alright. Good to know. Curses! Insufficient data even after everything I've done. You! Everyone told me about you. Would you mind lending me a hand? As you know, we Loporits only awakened recently. While we were sleeping, Mary Lamatorum has undergone a number of bewildering changes. One of those being the appearance of strange walking fungi. Thinkers, we call them? An elegant vessel crashed here many years ago, you see, and some part of it pierced through the wall of our underground bioplant. I believe the spores from within eventually made their way to the surface of the moon, where they went on to mutate and evolve in our absence. I mean to study these curious new life forms, but I need more data before I can draw any real conclusions. Would you be willing to retrieve a sample of the fungal filament for me? Yes, a single sample would be more than suffice. If I remember my cultural studies correctly, you will expect some form of payment in exchange for services rendered, yes? Bring me that filament and I will see you are duly compensated. Ooh, not just compensated, but duly compensated. Alright. I did get my minigame. Hello. I'm going to kill you. I killed it now. Oh, wait. Bye! I was starting to wonder if the thinkers had done you in. Were you able to retrieve a sample? I did. Excellent. I'll get to work analyzing it right away. Why, the structure of this filament is altogether different from the fungi growing in the bioplant. They have the spores mixed with substances leaked from the Alican ship. Chimera incubation fluid, perhaps. In any case, this isn't good. Any and all potential threats must be eliminated if we are to make the moon fit for habitation. But fit for inhabitation? I've always heard fit for habitation. I've never actually heard fit for inhabitation. That's weird. That's weird on my ears. You have helped with a most important discovery, and for that you have my thanks. Here, your reward, as promised. Well, at long last, the moon is free of sidey quests.
Yay!
Actually, before we move on, I need to turn on my air conditioning. It's getting quite warm in here. Jesus. I don't know why it's getting so GD warm in here. For God's sakes, it's fall. Why is it getting so goddamn warm in here? Ugh. There we go. Alright, let's head on over to Elpis. Take care of that. Actually, it's weird. Elpis is the one place in this game where it's like, once you finish the story, aside from side quests and fates, there's literally no reason to come back here. Well, I mean, there was the Pandemonium quest, but even then, you just, the only reason to come back here is to get there. This place has a bajillion side. Look at all the goddamn side quests this area has, though. See, this is the place that has all the goddamn side quests. Fuck me. Let's start over at the southeast, I guess. Pick up from there. I think that Ultima Thule is also that way. Still good temperature of the high teens, the low 20s. Oh, let's write Celsius. Yeah, it's like, according to my phone and my my house thermostat, it's like 77 right now. So, ugh. No, thank you. And that's not, and that's just normal temperature. That's not including, the heat given off by this ancient thing. My PC over here just shooting heat out the top. Crows, take that little sod. Where's it gone? Oh, I was unaware we had a visitor. Pardon my language. I should hate to give a poor impression of Elpis with my unprofessional behavior. Alas, I am quite at wit's end with this new cultivar. You are fortunate not to have overheard worse. Its restorative properties are superlative, that much is true. Yet what possessed its creator to give it such nimble little legs? I shall never understand. I really must impress upon those fools at the words of Halmarunt that not everything need be ambulatory. I have tried leashing it, fencing it in, staring at it with all my might, each to no avail. Its resourcefulness is far beyond what one would call, and I dare say should, wish of a vegetable. Duh! Given that it shows such signs of sentience, however, perhaps it is possible for another intelligent creation to commune with it. Are you willing to make the attempt? When it embarked upon its most recent bid for freedom, I sent my assistant after it. His own legs have grown quite powerful by this point, so with any luck, you will find them not too far to the west. Alright, Morgan. Have a good one, my man. Thank you for stopping by. Take care. Ah, Mandragora. Yep. Grillo sent you to commune with the Mandragora? Best of luck. The Mandragora meets a screech not unlike the sound of a Magitech airship's hull rending in twain, but it is unclear what this is meant to convey. Did that help? So even its fellow creations cannot understand it. What a pity. Granted, I did suspect its vocal organ was unique. Ah! If you took the same form, then that may be less of an obstacle. Though I am admittedly unversed in the original design specifications, I should have little difficulty transforming you into its mirror. Shall we have a go? Transformation magics? Let's go. Wonderful. Now, stand still. In order to proceed further in the quest, you must be under the transfigured status. Should you accidentally remove your transfiguration, speak to Grillo's assistant to transfer you. I'm a Mandragora! Woohoo! I'm photosynthesizing! Whee! If anything, you understand even less than you did before. How was that? Ah, one moment, please. Aww. Pardon me, I had not the slightest idea what you were saying. Would you mind repeating that? Foiled again! Nevertheless, we have gained valuable data. Alas, please inform Grillos that it may be some time before I return. Did you locate the Mandragora? Seemingly incapable of comprehensive communication, is it? Perhaps its degree of intelligence bears further scrutiny. Of course, if upon further observation it is deemed sentient, it will be subject to even greater scrutiny to ensure that it can be safely set loose. To understand each creation in all its aspects, and conclusively prove it beneficial or detrimental to the star, such as our duty and burden as researchers. At least we can say with certainty that its legs work. Sure. Catbat! Hello, Catbat! Your name is Hippotho. Are you aware your name is Hippotho? Your name is Hippotho. I am so pleased you're willing to join us in further research. And thus far you have noted this Iloros's response to stimuli. However, the Ilorii have one more very special capability. Aren't you curious? You will be pleased to know that I have dispatched one additional Iloris to fly about the 12 Wonders. If she is working as designed, the phenomenon should be clearly observable. I expect that you will be able to collect evidence of it from my fellow researchers. Say, Aloras, Deucalion, and Chloris? Do present your conclusions to me when you've finished. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do that then, because I was told to do that, so I guess I'll just do it. Hello? Griffin! It's a griffin. Hello, Griffin. Goodbye, Griffin. It's a blue griffin. I would advise that you keep your head down. So, I saw some manner of creature darting about in the air just now. If it carries on like that, it's only a matter of time before it collides with someone's skull. It startled me so badly I accidentally created a winged fish. Of all the things! Which itself escaped into the skies ere I knew it. Though, now that I have a moment to reflect on its speedy departure, perhaps the ability to fly is not so wasted upon aquatic creatures as I believed. Surely such a boon would give them heretofore unknown capacity to evade predation. The recent fashion for flying concepts may have something to do with it after all. I really must pay a visit to the Bureau of the Architect next time in Amarant. I doubt anyone has registered a winged fish yet. A fishy, ooh. Deucalion, hello. A tiny winged creature. Do you refer to Hippotho's familiar, perchance? I did see it not long ago. I know not where it's gone off to, I regret to say. I would assist in your search, but I must put brush to parchment before I forget what I meant to write. Outside of my observational duties, I have been laboring over a treatise on aquatic flora, you see. Yet, rereading my work a moment ago, I was suddenly struck with how trite my conclusion sounds. I believe I know precisely how to strengthen it, however. I dare say even Helmerot shall be impressed by my insight. Well, do you just always pat yourself on the back when you're talking to strangers? Isn't this the most darling familiar you've ever seen? Behold its soft and fluffy fur, its pudgy belly, its charming little bell, its eyes that gaze imploringly into the very depths of your soul. It makes you want to dismantle it and gobble its adorable ether right up, does it not? I dare not, of course. Whoever it belongs to would be rather quite cross indeed. Yet, even to gaze upon it stokes within me a creative passion, the likes of which I've never known. Alas, my muse! Perhaps I need create my own familiar of surpassing cuteness after all. Hello, Hippotho. Your name is Hippotho. As you have spoken to everyone, and what are your findings? Exactly right! The Ailori bless those they meet with inspiration. After all, we are at our best and our brightest when our hearts are at ease. With clarity of thought and faith in ourselves, we can do anything. And what could possibly quell inner turmoil so well as a lovable creature like this? Meow meow. Meow. Ah, it seems duty calls. She senses another irregularity. Off you go then, my dear, off you go then, dear girl. With today's results, the Ailori's concept will be approved in no time. I am truly fortunate to have such wonderful familiars to work with. Yourself included, of course. Oh, that's right. I forgot the story was the bit to keep people from being curious as to why somebody from the far-flung future, where these people are all long since dead, are like, the fuck are you? We're pretending that I'm Azem's familiar. The fuck is that? Oh, noms. Everyone certainly seems... Wow, that one stuck up on me. Damn. Everyone certainly seems content to allow their familiars to wander about unattended of late. I must say, it's become something of a distraction. I've been attempting to prune this bush for ages. Who is responsible for you? Awesome, you say. In that case, I suppose some degree of independence is to be expected. I take it you're the resilient sort as well. Name it up. You know what? You name it, I've been punched by it. That's wonderful to hear. The Acantha population around the Wonders is in need of culling, you see. The appropriate number of specimens has been moved to the Hungering Gardens, a far more suitable habitat, but the remainder need to be cut down ere they harm the local environment. Sounds like the deer around here. You can attract one by applying this nectar water to yourself, perhaps over by the beacon to the northeast. We should hate the creatures to lumber over here by mistake, and mistake anyone else for the tasty snack after all. What the fuck? Really, like, here, put this pheromone on you that will make them come rushing to your face to eat you. Okay. Where's... Oh, I see. Well, hello! You're dead, Jim. You know what? Let's turn this off for now. I keep seeing the same mounts over and over. It's been a while since I've seen some like certain other mounts. I know there's some mounts I truly hate, like the heart chairs, but it's been a while since I've seen some of the other mounts. Ah, the scent of nectar water and fresh-cut vines. You did as I asked. 'Tis much appreciated. The acanthi grow and propagate quickly. Too quickly, as I have learned. Their short life cycle makes them an excellent source of fertilizer in woodland areas. I had hoped this factor would be enough to keep their population in check, but it appears that without natural predators, they proliferate so fast as to smother the local flora. Moving them to the gardens will do for the moment, but I must find means to make them less invasive as a species, lest they be deemed unsuitable to this world. I couldn't bear to see that happen to my darlings. Oh, did I neglect to mention that I'm the creator of the Acantha concept? A great many of those who research the creations in Elpis submit our own concepts from time to time, you know. It would be wasteful not to put the knowledge we gain from our observations to use. Just as it would be wasteful to allow my darlings to be sent to Leth. I will make this concept work. I promise you that. Okay. You do you, Bo. Oh ho! You are Awesome's familiar, are you not? I pose to you a question. Imagine an object you truly desire lies before you. Cheesecake? Okay, I'm imagining cheesecake right before me. And it's gone. Well, I guess that's what happens when I imagine if cheesecake was right in front of me. I already imagined it gone. Huh. What do you do? Shout, need! I see. As rumored, you do show a glimmer of intelligence. Wait, did you assume I was stupid? Why are all the NPCs insulting me today? First we had all the tiny little loppers calling me short, and now we got all these ancients, questioning my intelligence. Ouch! Avarice is a mark of sentience, I guess. Speaking of which, my pot of nectar has recently gone missing, along with the nymphi I was observing. Welcome as this confirmation of their intelligence is, they aren't meant to eat all of that at once. Of course, should I pursue them, they will like as not hide for fear of reprisal while they devour the lot. However, they may respond if a fellow familiar expresses his doubt, so that so much nectar truly belongs to them. If you take my meaning? Hey! Little nymphi thing! What's the name? Oh my god. Oh my god, I want to give it a hug. It's adorbs. Can I have one? Squeal, squeal. The nymphy waddles away, looking rather pleased with itself. Okay. I turned off using only my favorites, and it's still using only my favorites. Unless I do something wrong. No, I turned it off. There's one. Squeal, squeal, squeal. The nymphe squeals in a presumably disgruntled fashion and waddles away. Yes, it did. It did, in fact, do that. Ah! Get this out. Get this out. Get this off. No. Ew. Okay, that's better. Oh, there's one. Squeal? Squeal. Squeal! The nymphe waddles away, but not before you catch a strong whiff of Nectar. Okay. You've returned, but where are my nymphi? Beavers. What in the world are you talking about? Come now, tell me what you saw. Spare no detail. I'm a professional. Strange brown-furred creatures? That waddled? My nymphi were bright and winged. Oh. Oh no. No. No, that's absurd. Tell no one of this. Some things are better off lost. Oh. What are that's supposed to mean? Fortified enclosures? That would be dreadfully dull for all involved. Oh, if only there was someone who... Aha! You have impeccable timing, my friend. I am in need of a bit of an I am in need of a bit of assistance, you see. If you insist. I assure you that I do. Now listen, we have been asked to design a new island for the purposes of containing and monitoring poisonous specimens. Alas, we know little of such concepts. Unless I attempted a bit of research, I woke up 3 days later with far too much information about grips. You, however, have the look of a familiar that could not possibly care less about this subject. Thus do I require your services. You need only ask the researchers at Anagnoresis for a brief introduction to poisonous creatures, and steadfastly ignore any niggling curiosity in favor of reporting back here. Do what? I'm not sure why, but those words confused my brain. I really gotta go through my inventory and get rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't use or need. I don't know why I have so much of it. Hello! Oh. Poisonous creatures? Why, there's one right here. As you can see, its skin is translucent. The body within is, shall we say, squishy. Fortunately for all, those beautiful sleeve-like appendages conceal countless minute stinging darts. Most of the creatures cannot so much as touch it, let alone devour it. It would be fascinating to see how it fares against non-aquatic concepts. Perhaps it could even fly. Should a light enough gas be incorporated into the membrane? You're gross. You're soliciting ideas for an isle of poisonous concepts. In that case, you might ask after the new cultivar from the chthonic horns. I am told it bears poison fruit. Okay. The quintessential example of a poisonous specimen is the Morble Marquis. The Morble Marquis, of course. It never was a creation so foul, so pungent, hence the name. Indeed, the concept has lately been adjusted to prevent any further accidents. But the Marquis, oh, the Marquis, it blinds the eyes and paralyzes the body, even as the mind desires nothing so much as to vomit continually to purge its stench. Why did they ever make that thing? You have learned the odoriferous origins of Morbles. You know, Now that we've learned that all the creatures of this world all came from concepts that the ancients here invented, it does bring up the question, why? Why did one of them even invent morbles? What was the concept? You know, we understand now why the concept of Ochus, you know, so like they have a short lifespan, so their body's supposed to fertilize, you know, forest floors and stuff like that. But why morbles? They're just gross, poisonous, disgusting monsters that do nothing but spew gaseous grossities. It's like, why? Who thought that up and why? What was the point? There you are. I had begun to worry you'd become mired in the minutiae. 3 notes, enough to see our options, yet not so many as to lead us into the weeds. Well done. My, this marquee is fascinating, isn't it? How might one contain such a specimen that it not befoul its environs beyond repair? I simply must know. Excuse us, we are off to see a man about a marble. You go do that, dude. Although, and I'm saying this as a bit of a hypocrite, because I would love to have a marble mount, but to get the marble mounts is not... I love playing Blue Mage, I do, but man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through all those extreme battles in order to get the achievement. What? Where did you come from? Get back quickly! How odd. Uh-oh. How odd. I'm about to sneeze. There it is! Yeah, I should have taken my allergy pill. Damn it! How odd. Generally speaking, this grips would sooner gore you than look at you. Did your creator imbue you with a special talent for soothing savage beasts, perchance? It's a griffin! Curious indeed. I dare say this calls for further experimentation. I don't suppose you would be willing to attempt a flight on its back. I hope that the grips will find use as a mount, you see, but its aggression towards unfamiliar faces has precluded any real trials thus far. Please, consider it. Sure, I got a couple of griffin mounts, at least 2. You're willing to ride the grips? Splendid! We can begin immediately. Assuming you have your preferred riding trousers on. Are you and your trousers ready to ride? Yes. Whee! Wait, I can't even control it? No, it's just doing a thing. Weird. But okay. Ah, cha ta ta ta. Ah, ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. I'm riding on a griffin, I am. The both of you have wonderfully relaxed riding postures. What say you to a little tour of Elpis? Well, I've already unlocked the whole map, dude. I'm good. Although Elpis is still one of the prettiest maps in the game. In my opinion. I don't know how you feel about it. Like I said before, it's just sort of weird that it's so absolutely useless once you finish the story here. I mean, well, it's not really that's weird. I mean, it makes sense why, you know, you don't come back here. Because technically this was a whole time travel thing. It was supposed to be a one-off thing. Ah! Why did that camera do that? That was weird. I thought that its beauty is ever striking. Not the blossoms, which change according to Elpis' seasons and ethereal balance. True masterwork. The grip seems quite content, a result of the flower's sweet perfume and your masterful handling, no doubt. Damn my nose. I hate it. These beacons are crucial to our operations here in Elvis and make convenient lodestars for flying specimens under observation. Successful concepts sight them from a distance and can approach without hesitation. The Griffiths passed the test with flying colors, so let us return to solid ground. Okay. An elegant landing. Another mark in favor of the grip's utility as a mount. I believe I have the data I need. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm sure you are curious as to what today's trial means for our friend here. If you like, we can speak further back at the Wonders. I mean, Griffins are fine and all, but they're no Pegasus. Pegasus are clearly superior, because of their horse-like shape, which makes them superior, in every way, shape, or form. Welcome back! You will be pleased to know that based on these results, I am confident the Grips can be trained to become the perfect mount. It scorns unfamiliar or clumsy hands, yes, but so long as it trusts its rider, it serves them incomparably. Given Hermes' own expertise, flying creatures are always subject to immense scrutiny before approval. Even so, I have no doubt that our proud friend will pass muster. Oh, what? He's going to pass what with mustard? Something about mustard? What? Aw, aren't you just adorable? Yes, yes, you are. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go full furry. Hello, woo. That's what I love about familiars. So whimsical. I have a task that is perfectly suited to one such as yourself. I would like you to inspect the flower beds north of here. I suspect they will have accumulated some ethereal masses. Should you find any, please bring them to me. Do look carefully now. If I needed someone to wander off with the task half finished, I would have asked one of the other researchers. Whoa. Mean, but okay. Yeah, an ethereal mass floats over the flower bed. Ripe for the pain. Probably. Though you examine the flower bed closely, there are no ethereal masses to be found. Well, ain't that a goddamn shame. Ooh. We got one! Did you scrutinize every corner of the beds? Sure. Well, I'll just say yes. As I suspected, masses of earthen aspect. The Gardens of the 12 Wonders reflects the balance of dynamic and stagnant ether of all 6 aspects. An excess activity in a single aspect leads to this type of... What the fuck is that word? Agglomeration? Square Enix, you don't have to use such big words. You don't need us to pat you on the back for your uses of thesauruses and dictionaries. You know, your characters can speak plain English, you know, when you're localizing. They don't have to speak fancy. 'Tis these flowers' way of bearing fruit, so to speak. Beautiful as that may sound, ethereal masses indicate that we must adjust the ethereal balance in Elpis to maintain an ideal environment. There's not for you to worry. There's not for you to worry your dear little head about, of course. Such magic is as simple as breathing for us. Run along now. Man, I felt like I was being talked down to there. Awesome. What in the blazes are you doing here? Hold on. You seem thinner somehow. You have much in common with him, but it's clear you're not one of us. A familiar, perhaps? I suppose it's just like him to send one of his minions to poke its nose into our affairs. But since you're here, instead of hanging around like a bad smell, why don't you make yourself useful? I want you to take this latest work of mine, a new variety of fruit, to my colleagues. In the meantime, I will be cultivating more specimens in the chthonic horns. Yes, you heard that correctly. Cultivating, not simply conjuring with creation magics. Aye, the fruit that I produce is a labor of love. Now that my newest masterpiece is close to completion, I would have my fellow researchers sample its delights. I wish to hear their impressions before I make the final adjustments. Unfortunately, for all their wisdom, I find myself intolerable at the best of times. I find them intolerable. Never mind when they are critiquing my work. For that reason, I would have you go in my stead. And be quick about it, lest the fruit spoil as a result of your dawdling. So many rude quest givers in Endwalker. Are you lost, little familiar? It's a straw raspberry. I don't know what's that. For me? Why, yes, I should love to try a piece. I don't mean to be rude, but this falls somewhere between rather foul and positively revolting. It's so bitter, it's practically inedible. More importantly, however, is the question of whether this fruit would serve its intended function. If wild animals cannot bring themselves to eat it, the seeds will never be spread. I can't imagine this creation being approved in its current state. I guess strawberries and raspberry... strawberries and raspberries are not meant to be combined like that. You wish to speak with me? My impressions? Very well. Good gracious, what is this? It's so outrageously bitter. Something akin to a wave of icy cold is spread throughout my entire body. I certainly wouldn't eat this out of choice, but it could be made into medicine for staving off the heat in arid environments. Okay, that's a thought. Okay. You are the familiar who arrived with Emmett Selk and Hythlodeus, yes? And what do you have here? A new species of fruit, eh? Let us hope it tastes better than it looks. My word! What an unusual flavor! Equal parts bitter, musty, and... Musty?! Oh! Ugh, that sounds gross. And tart, and not entirely and not entirely unpleasant. I'm curious to know how such a thing was created. Grown from seed in the chthonic hordes, you say? In my experience, leaving such things to nature leads to wildly varying results. To have bred such a specimen must have been incredibly time-consuming, not to mention inefficient. I know all about inefficiencies, let me tell you. I'm the most inefficient person you'll ever meet. My inefficiencies of inefficientness. You have returned. -3 fruit samples, I presume. Is that so? Not one of them found it to their liking. They claimed my last attempt was too sweet, and now it's too bitter? Honestly, the nerve of these so-called experts. As they shall soon learn, I am not so easily deterred. For my next creation, I'll cross-pollinate sour and sweet varieties and see what they have to say about that. I'll show them it's these wildly varying results that come from adherence to natural processes that have the power to defy expectations. And as the familiar of Ozim himself, I'm sure you can appreciate that. I can appreciate getting far away from you. I'm just gonna move along. This is what I'm gonna do. Oh, so much to do, so little time. Ah, a volunteer. How would you like to earn the respect and gratitude of Elpis' most gifted researcher? I require assistance in gathering eggs. A simple task, really. If it's that simple, why don't you do it yourself? My word! I wasn't expecting such impertinence from a mere familiar. But, being the forgiving and generous soul that I am, I shall accept you into my service regardless. To business, then. I seek Daedalian eggs, that I may ascertain their ability to produce and raise offspring. One somewhat disconcerting trait of these wicked wonders is their proclivity for laying eggs here, there, and everywhere. That is the reason why I'm finding it rather difficult to keep track of the damnable things. I've neither the time nor inclination to go chasing after them myself, but I'm sure you don't mind. If the parents take offense at you pinching their eggs, you have my permission to slay them if need be. Wow! Oh, I forgot I had monkey. Monkey. My new mount is a monkey. I'm being carried by a monkey. Aha! Found you! Eggies! Everyone loves eggies. Sorry! You gonna die. I assume you haven't returned empty-handed? I have not. I have Eggy. Splendid! I now have ample evidence that the Daedalian are breeding as expected. Then, all we need to do is wait for the concept to be officially approved. Wait, if even a mediocre familiar such as yourself can steal their eggs, how are they supposed to propagate in the wild? No, this will never do. We shall have to find a way to improve their natural defenses against such threats. Two heads, perhaps? Fire breath? Cover their eggs in spikes? Oh god, the poor females! Oh god! It's like passing a kidney stone! That might make them rather tricky to lay. Oh, there you go. Well, it's certainly given me food for thought. I shall have to discuss this with the others. Oh, are you still here? I suppose a word of thanks is in order. Thanks. There, satisfied? Man! What is with the quest lines in Endwalker? Everyone is so rude! What the fuck, man? What the... It's a platypus. And a hedgehog. Oh! And one of you guys. I don't know whose familiar you are, but won't you lend me a hand? A plant creation has recently dropped its fruit, and I'd be grateful if you could gather a few samples of one. You should find some along the northern edge of this isle. Large as they are, you won't mistake them. Be warned, however, that the fruits are covered in an acidic secretion. Before you handle any, you'll want to apply this steel-skin balm on your hands. Okay, so do I have to actually... Oh, yep. Got it. Creations lie prone near the fruit, alive, but insensate? Insensate? The fuck is insensate? Are they knocked out? Dead? Drunk? You know, game, I have 117 mounts. You don't have to keep using the same 20. I turned off, you know, favorite list. As much as I love the Rathlos mount, and I do. Ah, you're back. Were you able to get the fruit? Oh, such marvelous specimens! My thanks. You appear none the worse for the wear either, so you must have used the balm like I suggested. Very good. Very good. You may be wondering why this fruit is covered in acid. One day, each fruit will become a carnivorous plant that preys on herbivores, keeping their population in check. But until it matures, it needs protection from those self-same herbivores. To that end, we tried giving the mother plant the impulses to spray its fruit with its digestive secretion. The fruit you brought, we will examine to determine its resistance to the acid, and make adjustments as necessary. My thanks for your help. You're welcome, I guess? Ah! You there! Yes, you, the familiar! I need you to do me a favor. A colleague and I are supposed to conduct some tests at the Thalasi, but the said colleague is late to arrive. I'm gonna go and find it myself, but I have preparations to finalize. Could you head over to the first bloom and tell him to hurry up? He's an observer with blue hair. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog? I think it's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's probably Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, there you are. You're not Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, now there's a familiar I'm not familiar with. Apologies, I couldn't help myself. So, is there something I can do for you? Got the tests! So deep was I in thought I completely lost track of time! In my defense, it was these very tests I had been pondering. Lest you wonder, they are for a species of fish that purifies the sea by devouring carcasses. Small as they are easy targets for larger fish. Thus did we imbue them with a poison as a defense mechanism. Not wanting the poison to outright kill, we kept it weak. Even so, it gradually accumulates within the predator's body, and testing has determined that it will lead to a mass death. Though we wish to avoid this outcome, the concept for this fish is truly marvelous, and it would be a shame to abandon it. what to do. You can give it warning colors, yes. But of course! In doing so, it would reduce the likelihood that they will be preyed upon. Yes, I believe we have our solution. And it's all thanks to you, my brilliant familiar. I'll go and join my colleague at once. We have a test to perform. Ah, do you suppose you could fetch some... Do you suppose you could fetch something for me? For the test I have in mind, we'll be needing some bird of Elpis feathers. These can be had from a colleague of ours who specializes in avians. The man should be somewhere back on the main aisle. My thanks again, and see you shortly. Okay. You are a weird snake man thing. Goodbye, snake man thing. Whose familiar might you be? And what is it you require? Bird of Elpis feathers, you say? I assume they are for your master. Here you go, then, and run along. Ah, Yokai Watch. You know, they had a whole collaborative event, but you know what I haven't heard of in a long, long time? Anything Yokai Watch. Do they still make those games? There you are, my clever familiar. You have the feathers, I trust? Yes, these colors are perfect. We shall grant our fish the same to warn would-be predators of its poison. I say, was it the familiar who conceived of this idea? It was. Thanks to him, we won't need to revert our fish to ether. So not only did you find my colleague, you thought of a solution to our problem and fetched the feathers. You've been very busy on our behalf, and we're grateful. Here is a little something for your troubles. Yay! Christmas bear, have a present! A familiar, and all alone, I see. Look at how thin you are. If you remain either would be exhausted, you simply fade from existence. And we wouldn't want that, now would we? I suggest you visit the morning dew. You'll find the winds blowing in from Leth most invigorating. Perhaps while you're there, you might seek out a friend of mine and invite him to share a meal with me. If it's not too much to ask, that is. Look, if you want to go on a date with this person, you just go ask him yourself. I mean, come on. Hey, it's my Butterfinger mount. Well, I think it was Butterfinger, wasn't it? This is the mount you get from, like, buying the chocolate, wasn't it? Nestle's Crunch or Butterfingers or something like that. Oh man, have you guys seen the KFC event Japan's got with Final Fantasy 14 right now to get the eat the chicken emote? I want that so bad. It's so stupid. It's like the pizza one. I know I wanted it so bad, but I never got it because it was weird how you had to do it. But yeah, I want the chicken. Hmm? What brings you here, oh friendly familiar? Time for a meal, eh? Ah, yes. Quite right. Thank you for reminding me. Still, a few more moments can't hurt, surely. I dare say you've noticed how refreshing it is to even stand in this idyllic place. The air itself is permeated with rich ether, and the fine droplets from Leth ease the aches from a hard day's work. Try a nice big stretch, won't you? You won't regret it. Okay, I'll stand here and do a little stretchy stretch. Very stretchy stretch. If I was to stretch, where would I find stretch? Or I could just do this. Screw this. There we go. Nice little stretch. There we go. Yeah. See what I mean? The wind through the leaves, the waterfall's soothing spray. There's nothing quite like it. In our busy day-to-day lives, it's all too easy to forget to look after ourselves. Naturally, that includes familiars. Speaking of which, I'd best get something to eat, as you so kindly came here to tell me. As you seem new to these parts, my friend will probably be wondering whether you've lost your way. Go and put his mind at ease, would you? Okay. Oof. I'm starting to get hangry. Ugh. I need the foods. I didn't have my pre-stream noms, and now I'm getting like really hungry. Here to report on the successful completion of the favor I asked of you? How very dutiful of you. Would I be correct in guessing your little jaunt has paid dividends? No need to tell me. I can see you're practically bursting with vim and vigor. Why, even I feel just better just by looking at you. And I've done nothing but stand here the entire time. Turing Anagnorisis Part 2. Oh, did we do Part 1 at some point? Warren! How's our fascinating familiar friend? What is it about you that ignites my observer's soul? Well, now that we've been properly introduced, perhaps you can tell us more. Yes, I would very much like to know how you see the world, how everything, large or small, appears to your eyes. Assuming you are amenable to the idea, you must join Kami on another tour, this time to take a wider look at the surrounding facilities. I'm interested in learning about you as well. I see. Then we shall delight in teaching each other. But where to begin? Which facility do you suggest, Overseer? Oh, any place you feel will best elicit a response from our guest. Right. Yes, of course. Well then, Warren, come with me and we'll visit the arcane entities on the south side of Gorilla. We have yet to register an official name for this species, so we simply call it the Bird of Alpus. What is your first thought about beholding this majestic creature? Yeah, I've seen it somewhere before. Then I want to ride it into the sky. Fascinating. Imagine a familiar which supplements its deficiencies by taking a mount with the desired capability. In this case, flight. In any case, I am eager to hear more of your responses. You truly are unlike any construct I have ever met, familiar or otherwise. Let's continue southward, shall we? I would like to hear your opinion on this next facility. Okay. I'm within that's within my ability. Lightning pony. That structure over yonder houses some of our more unorthodox researchers. Rather than weave creation magics, they breed existing specimens in the hopes of begetting new strains and species. The method is imprecise, the outcome uncertain. To my eyes, such research seems awfully self-indulgent, merely a means to sate the whims of one's intellectual curiosity. Our purpose in life is to improve Atheris. In my opinion, we should steer clear of techniques which produce flawed results. There's something unexpectedly incredible beyond. A serendipitous discovery? I suppose it is possible. Thank you. I had thought to broaden your horizons, and here I am realizing how narrow my own views can be. Hardly a desirable quality in an observer. Time for a spot of rest and reflection, I say. Shall we move on to the morning dew? It's favored by many an observer for its calming tranquility. Okay. I can do that. Bird! Big fiery bird of firedness. Of light. We were just here. In almost the exact spot. Oh, there you are. Welcome to our Garden of Respite. We can explore more of it later, but first, I want to hear more of what you think. Of people. Of us. I've often sat here, musing upon the nature of our creations, and wondered how a familiar might perceive its creator. We're not so different. Perhaps that's true. You do seem far closer to us in nature than most other familiars. Let us set aside such musings for a moment, and bask in the morning dew's serenity. Ah. Okay, I'm done basking. Are you all rested, Warren? One cannot perform at one's best without allowing the mind and body time to recuperate. Here at Endwalker, we often encourage one another to nap or partake of some of the fruits we grow. We could conjure such treats into existence, of course, but there is something oddly gratifying about plucking ripened fruit fresh from the tree. Oh, how remiss of me. How exactly do you sustain yourself? Is Awesome supplying you with ether? No? But you'll fade away without the proper nourishment. The tour can wait. We must feed you immediately. Would you mind picking some of the white blossoms to the west of here and bringing them to the overseer's Solkless? What the fuck? Orchestratus flowers, we call them. I'll have everything else ready by the time you arrive. Why do you hurt me with strange syllables and sounds, Square Enix? Why do you make it so that I have to stop every so often to go like, what the fuck did you write? Whoa. That was weird. Another bird! All the birds! Game has lots of birds. Carmine explained to me the crisis at hand. Have you brought the flowers? I have. Yes, these are the ones we need. I'll add them to the fruits from Carmine's basket, and we'll soon have an ether-replenishing beverage for you to enjoy. 'Tis the work of but a moment. What? You? No way. You sure you're not biased? And here we are. Freshly squeezed juice medley. Go on then, drink up. I'm curious to hear what you think of it. Oh, okay. I'll just emulate this drink. You drink the juice, noting the complexities of floral and fruity flavors. Ah, good. It seems you were able to tolerate liquid sustenance. You didn't appear to be suffering from any loss of material form, but a familiar must have a regular infusion of ethereal energy. And now that we know you won't suddenly vanish, will you please reassure Carmian? She still looks terribly concerned. Actually, you know what I want to do? Just because there's not a whole lot of combat going on, just having my spear in the back looks weird. I'm so glad you were able to replenish your stores of ether. Overseer Sockless certainly is a wonder when it comes to food preparation. Still, I firmly believe that the consumption of food should be limited to restoring one's strength. Any reason beyond that is simply wasteful. Eating for enjoyment alone is an unnecessary drain on living resources, and such a practice can only be harmful to our star's equilibrium. Which is why I have so much respect for Overseer Sockless and his culinary talent. I'm sorry, that's a he? Okay. He employs ingredients and methods which not only optimize a dish's ethereal concentration, but also produce flavorful results. Save your compliments, Carmian. I won't be flattered into making another batch until it's time for our next meal. Well, of course not. And I would never dream of attempting such base manipulation to begin with. Oh goodness, they got a whole quest line. Warren, I feel we've grown to understand each other, but there is one last thing I wish to know. As you've seen, our purpose is to improve life on this star, and we each have our own way of approaching that purpose. Familiars, too, exist for a reason, often a very specific one. And I wonder what you feel about your place in the grand scheme of things. Carmian, perhaps you could provide our friend here with an example of what you mean. Such a nebulous question requires a more recognizable foundation from which to answer. Yes, you're right, of course. We must not skip the journey in our haste to reach the destination. You hear that, all you fuckers out there who have to, like, whenever a new patch or expansion comes out, has to hurry up and finish it as quick as possible? Where to begin? Broadly speaking, we study the wisdom and magics of our forebears, and choose our path as our interest and talents begin to crystallize. Even among the observers of Enangresis, however, Overseer Sockless and I share a similar calling. Again, it may be more beneficial to simply show you what I mean. Please, accompany me to the archives in the northwest. Hello! This is where we keep all the administrative records. Any of these documents will help you give you an idea on what we consider to be our defining purpose. Feel free to browse. I shall just be awaiting you outside. Alright. Books. These books appear to contain detailed observation logs. The name Sockless is written on each of the spines. A stack of half-finished observation logs. Judging by the penmanship, the author is someone other than Sockless. Okay. You pick up the log and flip to a random page. Today there was an incident involving the hippocampus. The creature is extremely territorial, and 4 observers sustained light to severe injuries from water-based magics as a result of their perceived intrusion into its domain. A report has been sent to the Words of Laha Brea outlining the dangers inherent in continued observation of their nominated subject, and the intent to shift our focus to the smaller and considerably less aggressive hippie. Damn you hippies! Damn hippies. Ah, Warren, did you find the observation logs enlightening? No. I mean, yes, totally. Overseer Sockless has built up quite a library, hasn't he? He's logged comprehensive observations on every living being in Agnognosisis. Not only objective physical descriptions, but also his personal thoughts and impressions. And that's why I'm here, to carry on the Overseer's invaluable work. When it comes to the continued success of successes, our purposes are very much aligned. I cannot help but worry, however, that I lack the same degree of perception and ability, that I am unfit to the task I have chosen. Even being in the same room as those logs is enough to make me feel uncomfortable. My insistence that you examine your purpose was, I think, born from the trepidation which surrounds my own. That certainly you need not feel. Overseer Sockless! As one of our newest arrivals, you have ever been quick to doubt yourself. Yet you were able to guide Warren here on an engaging tour through the intricacies of our duties, which clearly demonstrates the depths of your understanding. If all I wanted was someone to emulate my work, why, I would simply continue doing it myself. No, the reason I asked you to assume my role is because I believe you can take our projects in new and novel directions. Raising you as a competent successor is the final step of my purpose in life. Do me proud, Carmian. It is your growth, your efforts, which will facilitate my return to the star. I will do my best, Overseer. But don't be in too much of a rush to leave us. There are still so many things I need you to teach me. And speaking of teaching, thank you, Warren, for this wonderful and enriching visit. It's been a pleasure learning about you, not to mention a few things about myself. Yes, you have my gratitude for that part, for the part you've played in training my young colleague. You're welcome to return whenever you wish. I don't know how much I should be returning. Butterfly effect and all. Being time travel and all that jazz. Yay! But I wonder why the quest was called Familiar Face. Let's start with this one, I guess. You know what? Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to stop. I think I'm going to stop for the night. I'm starting to get eepy and hungry. So I think I'm gonna stop for the night. We're almost at the 3-hour mark anyway, so. Oh damn it! Being both eepy and hungry at the same time is not a good combination, but it is what it is. I'll pick this up next week. And hey, if we go at the same pace as we did today, I'll be able to get I'll be able to do the rest of Elpis and then maybe all of Ultima Thule in one go and have all the side quests done. That'd be nice. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we're at the end of a live stream. Which, of course, before we talk about what's coming up tomorrow, let's talk about what we talk about at the end of every live stream first. Plug time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and everything in between, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then please consider stopping over at my Patreon, which is what I usually say, but rather, this time of year, because we're actually less than a month away, it's almost Extra Life time. I would actually prefer if you stopped over my Extra Life, which the link can be found in the chat right now. It's a fantastic charity. It helps out kids in need, and there are plenty of kids in need. Plenty of kids, and they need all the help that we can give them if we can. Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, they helped out my family in a time of need with my with the birth of my baby nephew and all the complications that came with it. And you know what? I want to continue paying it forward, and I need your help to do that. So please stop over at that link over there. Give what you can so that kids can get medicines, procedures, hospital stays, entertainment and games and stuff like that for those children who have to stay there for an extended period. It goes to a lot of things that help out kids in need, and it's all for the kids. So please give what you can, when you can. But if you still want to support the channel in some way, you can do so if you're an Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming subscriber, where you can subscribe to one channel for free every 30 days. So why not make it this one? Costs you nothing extra, kicks a little bit back to the channel, and you get access to the emoticons that we have over there. Not to mention ad-free viewing. You know, ad-free viewing is always fun. So give it, give it if you can. But if you have no money to spend, I understand. Money can be tight. I get that. But you can still support the channel for free. Absolutely nothing. First off, by sharing. Letting people know the channel is here. Let them know what we do. To help grow the community. Because the bigger the community, the more we can do with more people. And feedback. Feedback and constructive criticism helps out immensely. Keeps the channel growing. Keeps it moving forward. More importantly, keeps it from moving backwards. And you can do so when this episode shows up on YouTube later, where in the comment section below, you can let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, things you'd like to see more of, less, and for just other games you'd like to see played on the channel. And that is my shtick. That's my spiel. I'm out of here for today. We'll be back tomorrow with Multiplayer Saturday, where I'm hoping to get back together with Liza and Tyro and Indigo, where we're going to be back playing Sea of Thieves to do the final chapter in the Island of the Legend of Monkey Island collaboration that they're doing. So I'm excited for that. So come back, join us, get your best pirate sea shanties ready, and I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, big hugs to you, bird. Big hugs. Take care, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Have yourselves a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep, whichever one you're heading towards. And I will see you all next time.